Washington continues to pressure North Korea, which shows no signs of halting its nuclear programs. This time, the U.S. House of Representatives has passed a bill that will put North Korea back on America's terror blacklist. Our Connie Kim tells us more.
Lawmakers in the U.S. have passed a bill calling for additional economic sanctions on North Korea and relisting the regime as a state sponsor of terrorism. The House of Representatives passed the Department of State Operations Authorization and Embassy Security Act on Monday. The act imposes sanctions on hidden North Korean assets around the world and puts Pyongyang back on the list of state sponsors of terrorism. It also says that the United States will only agree to dialogue with North Korea on the premise that the regime agrees to give up its nuclear weapons program. The bill says that the U.S. will only engage in dialogue with the North if it ends its proliferation of ballistic missiles, halts all military provocations, and improves its human rights situation. The bill passed the Senate in April and will go into effect after it's signed into law by President Obama. Washington removed Pyongyang from its terrorism blacklist in 2008. The U.S. and the international community have been pressuring the North following its fifth nuclear test. And reflecting its will to bring change within the reclusive state, the U.S. Treasury imposed its own set of fresh sanctions on 7 North Korean individuals and 16 entities on Friday, 2 days after the UN Security Council adopted its latest resolution on North Korea. Connie Kim, Arirang News.